unit. First unit management process. Unit 2 staging the event. Third unit catering management, food and beverages. And unit 4 is the technology equipment in the events. The first First, what is event in context of management with examples? In the context of management, an event is defined as a temporary, it is also temporary and unique endeavor designed to create specific outcome or deliverable. Each event is characteristic as one-time occurrence that is bounded by time, resources, and objectives. Events can vary widely in scope, nature, and they are generally organized to achieve the specific goal, such as promoting a product, educating the audience, entertainment attendees, and providing platform for the networking. Just a minute. The second is example of events in management, corporate conference, various type of corporate that they are doing to the conference, that is the example for this thing. Product launch event, suppose anybody is product launching a product, their product may be in service related or product related, whatever the trade show, charity found that is, and also workshop and training session. These are also event and cultural festival in India, basically in India, not only India, for the all over world. The cultural festival is the biggest events also. Each of these events, every event, specific planning, implementation, and evaluation of phases, combining various management functions such as logistics, marketing, budgeting, staffing, achieving their objective. Here, here is the crucial point is that what is actually management? Management is a set of functions directed, effective, and efficient utilization of resources to pursue the organization goal. Here, one thing, it is the set of function, planning. Before execution of the, you need to plan for this thing. Then after the how to organize for this thing and how to successful, these are also the definition of the management. Now, components of event with the components. What are the components in context of the event management? Event comprises several critical components that work together to ensure the successful planning, execution, and evaluation. Planning means you do to the blueprint for the before working for that. Then it puts execution effect for this thing and evaluate for this thing. Each component, the three main component, planning, execution, and evaluation. Each component play a vital role in delivering a effective and memorable event. Example, concept and objective. That every planning doing some objectives are there. They are budgeting how much amount are required for this thing. And venue selection, where it will be done actually, program and agenda, marketing and promotion. Here, the marketing and promotion, we are calling to the marketing. Marketing is it is a process by which exchange of mutual satisfier occur. Then if it is satisfied, then we are going to the market. Marketing is the process actually. Process means you try to understand your customer and then you find the product for this thing or PPR or make the product for thing to satisfy them. This is the main object. And promotion, then after this, it is also the coming under the marketing also. The marketing we have 4 P's: product, price, promotion, and place. But in service industry, we have another 3: people, process, and physical evidence for this thing. whatever this thing about this, we have come to logistic, staffing, volunteers, and risk management, closure and follow up for this thing. These are the example of this thing. Now, management in event context. Definition: what is management in context of event involving planning, how to do it, organizing. They divided the plan into different parts for this thing. They can be organized. Then we, the leader, lead for this thing and controlling all the aspect of the event to ensure the success. When the event is there, there's related functions are there. The ultimately it is needed to the success. These encompasses. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi. Hi.
Am I audible? Hello.
Hey. Hi, sir. Hello.
Uh,
Hello.
hello. Am I audible?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, sir. You are audible.
Okay. May I carry for
You
this?
are audible.
Hello. May I proceed
Hello.
for that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I have just joined. I have just joined the class.
Oh, acha, acha, okay. The management in event context definition. Management in context of event involve planning, organizing, leading. Hello. Leading and controlling all the aspect of the event to ensure the success. Every event needs to some success. For the success in this thing, it is needed planning, how to do it, organizing, divided the part for this thing, then leading and controlling all the aspect for it. These encompasses the various functions leading to the budgeting. That means budget, how much income and expenses, whatever this thing, scheduling, the timing, staffing, and also the coordination of the resources. Resources means it is also the one of the factor, man, money, material, and machine for this thing, for it is needed to effective and efficient utilization of resources. That means every event needs some resources in the form of money, man, money, material, machine, whatever this thing, or information nowadays it's called to the one of the resources for this thing. The key aspect of planning. What is the actually planning? What does it mean for this? Developing a detailed roadmap. When we're doing some event, we need some roadmap that define the event's objectives. What are the objective or what is the objective of the event? Timeline. What is the time period for that? Resource and budget. That we are planning before execution of that. Then we are come to organizing. Actually, in the management, we are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, and other staffing and motivation also there. The same management procedure also we can see in the event management also. Now, organizing, arranging the necessary resources, the earlier resources, then human, financial, material, the man, money, material, machine to implement the event plan. Then leading, the leader should, who is leading for this thing? Leads, directing and motivating team. Without direction and motivation, you cannot achieve the success. To whom your the team members and volunteers to efficiently carry out their tasks. Then next stage is controlling everything. Planning and controlling are the different side of the control. Without control, you cannot success to the event management. Monitoring the implementation of the event plan, adjusting the strategic as needed. Here, strategy means game plan, whether it is operation strategy or strategic strategy, whatever that it means, it is meant for the game plan, ensuring alignment with the objectives. That means when you're controlling for this thing, your objectives should be considered for that. Now, example of charity gala is one of the some event. Management might involve setting a budget. That is the what are the amount for this thing? determining the venue where it will be happen for that, and scheduling the event date, timings and date. This should be planning. Then organizing, securing the venue, hiring, hiring the catering services and recruiting the volunteers where when you are organizing for this thing, some objectives are there. If an objective you cut up the, or it is break down the object in smaller part for this thing, then you are giving some organizing for this thing, then whether hiring the catering services for that, securing the venue and recruiting the volunteers, the human resource, then leading, conducting a regular meetings with the team to motivate and provide update on the progress. What are the progress are there? You are contacting your volunteers, your the worker or others. Coordination should be there. Then controlling. Their leading and coordination both that compact each other. Then controlling, tracking the expenditure against the budget, whatever your budget, and adjusting plan if cost exceed the expectation. You have some budget, but you need at the current situation, if it is more, then you should be adjust for this thing. Now, process in event context. What is the process actually? What do you mean about the process? Process means there are a number of activities are there. The process in event management refer the series of steps or stages through which an event is planned, executed, and concluded. Here the three terms very considered: planned, executed, and concluded. Each process is designed to accomplish specific goal, involve the various activities and techniques that guide the event life cycle. The life cycle means from where it is started and where it is ended for this thing. Every event they had the some plan and concluded, or this thing. This is the life cycle of this event. The key phase of the event: initiation. What is the initiation? When you are starting for this theme, conceptualization the event and defining its purpose or objective. First, you initiation start. What is the purpose or objective? What are the aims for this? Planning. According to your objective, you do some plan. Developing. What is developing? The detailed plans that encompasses all aspects of the event. Then when you have thorough idea about the event, then implementation, then you acted it, executing the plans and coordinating the resources to deliver the event. Here, plans and coordinating both are connected. Then event, the actual occurrence of the event where all the elements come together. Event means all the elements. What are the elements of the art come together? That is the technical we can understand. Closure, evaluating the success of the event, conducting follow-up activities. Example, consider a musical festival. What are the initiation for this? The festival concept is developed, focusing on local artists and community engagement. What are the planning for this thing? Creating a budget. How much expense are the, how much income for the budget is like this way. Booking the venue. First activity is arranging the sound and lighting equipment and marketing. All the part of this planning should be considered and should be think very deeply. Then after implementation, setting up the stages, coordinating with the vendors. What are the vendors? Because there are divide vendors are there, you are assigned a job, and managing ticket sale. That is, without tickets, this is even for this thing. Even the festival takes place. featuring the performance and activity as per the planned agenda. Then closure, collecting feedback from attendees, evaluating the attendance and sale against the projection, and reporting result to the stakeholders. In the event, there are so many stakeholders are there. The person who are coming for this thing, their local people, the attendees, the performer, who are there. The interconnection of management and process. It is earlier it said management is the process or management is a set of function. What is the function? The planning, organizing, leading, controlling, staffing, motivation. Directed. What directed? Effective and efficient utilization of resources to pursue the organizational goal. But that definition is applied to the event management. We have seen in the function planning, organizing, leading, controlling, staffing, and motivation. But here, the interconnection management and process. While management focus on the strategic and operational aspect, strategic is the long-term operation and day-to-day activities required to lead and organize the event effectively. The process ensures that all activities happen in a structured manner to achieve the desired outcomes. Without desired outcomes, we cannot say it is successful. Good management involves effectively navigate through the various processes involved in event execution to deliver a successful event experience. Example of the highlighting the interconnection, corporate conference. Example for this thing, what the management, a team leader who lead the team organize a conference. There, all the experts are coming together, deliver their message for the in the particular subject of this thing. Managing a budget allocation. Then speaker selection. These are the activities. And attendee registration will attend for this thing while leading the team to ensure the cohesive effort. This cohesive effort is needed for this. Otherwise, it cannot be successful for this thing. Then leader organize, managing budget, all the activities are there. Then process. The structure sequence of tasks that we have the process, structure sequence process. Initial planning, define themes and goals, to execute in the conference day registration, session, and networking, and finally evaluating the success through the post-event survey. Here, here survey means you are collecting the data from the stakeholders, and through the questionnaire, open or closed questionnaire, whatever that thing is, then after that if you analyze this for then you can understand whether it is successful or not, or what are the pros and cons are there. Now, wedding planning. They are giving to some example for this thing. Here, management, wedding planner manage various vendors, maybe in caterer, maybe in decoration purpose, negotiated the contract. They are giving to the contract to the vendors, contract to the others, aligning the couple of visions. Ensuring all aspects are executed on the day. When the wedding planning is there, it is a day, one day also. What are the process? The timeline from the engagement planning, initially discussions and budget setting. Here, every time we are coming to the one point initial and budget setting. Initial budget are the core feature of this thing. To wedding day, then we coordinating the ceremonies and receptions, and follow up, thank you quotes and reviews. These are the following. In summary, what say management is about the overseeing and directing the various component of the event planning and execution, while the process outline the structure sequence of tasks. This is the structure sequence that must occur to bring an event to fruition, both the essential and delivering the success event, the experience. So here management and process are correlated. Management directing something and process the sequence of the tasks must be occur in the particular bring to event the fruit of this thing. Now we are coming to the coordination. Actually, what is coordination for that? In the context of event management, coordination refers to the systematic organizing. Here, coordination means systematic organizing. Systematic means in logical flow for this thing, align with various elements and activities involved in event to ensure that everything runs smoothly. So that means systematic, align to the various elements to get to the achieve to the or desire to the objective. This include managing resources, schedule, personnel, as well as facilitating the communication among all the stakeholders involved. In this particular concept, if you are coordinating, coordinate to whom? You are coordinating to the stakeholder. Whatever the events for this thing. Key aspect of the coordination event, resource management. The earlier I say, the resource mean man, money, material, machine, and information also. Ensuring that all required resources are able, scheduling, timing, establishing timeline for all the activities and ensuring that they occur as a plan. Third is the communication. The facilitating clear and effective communication among team members, vendors, and participants and other stakeholders. And four is the problem solving. Every event, there is a by who there is some problem, and it is needed to solve the problem. Anticipating, before starting anticipating potential issues and developing strategies to address them proactively. That means you have the ability to solve the problem. Logistical management, coordinating the logistical aspect such as the venue setup, transportation, catering, and technical support for this thing. Now, example of the coordination in events, corporate events. Example, an annual general meeting, that means AGM of company. Coordination tasks, what is the coordination task? Booking the venue and ensuring it has the necessary audio visual equipments, scheduling the speaker, different speaker at different time slot, preparing an agenda that aligns with the meeting goals. What are the objectives? Should be aligned, should be, and coordinating the transportation for attendees and ensuring that meals and refreshment are arranged. Communicating with all the participants about their roles, timings, and expectation while before the events. These are the primary the tasks for this thing. Now, wedding planning. If I suppose you wedding planning, how to do it? A coordination task. What is the coordination in context of the wedding planning? The wedding planner coordinate various vendors, such as a florist, caterers, photographer, to ensure the service are synchronized. Here, synchronized, they are the working to they also synchronize for this thing. If their decoration is not, then photographer cannot take the photo for this thing. So every flower is catering, photograph, all the coordinate each other, developing a timeline for the ceremony, reception, and other activities like the speeches and dances, if it is possible. Communicating with the couple and their families to confirm detailed preferences while ensuring all the parties remain informed throughout the planning process. So this is the wedding planning for the example for this thing. Now, if it is a musical festival, what we'll do? Organizing an outdoor musical festival. What are the coordination tasks for this thing? Coordinating with the multiple bands, artists regarding the performance, schedule, and technical needs. organizing logistic for stage setup, sound check, and audience management, ensuring effective communication between security, vendors, and volunteers for the smooth operation, gathering feedback from the various teams to troubleshoot any issue that arise leading up to the during the festival. Now, sporting event. We have so many sports are there: cricket, football, badminton, whatever that thing. Example, local marathon race. Given some choose for this thing, coordination. What are the coordination tasks for this thing? Managing the registration of participants, including their risk packets and beep numbers. Coordinating with the local authorities for the road closure, road safety, and medical aid station. Collaboration with the volunteers who will assist with the water stations, direction, and finish line activities. Communicating with the timing companies to ensure the accurate results are provided in real time during the event. Importance of the sorry, importance of the coordination. Here is the word are coming to the efficiency. What is efficiency? To do the right thing at the right time. It is the effectiveness, and efficiency is the input and output ratio for this thing. That means efficiency should be there. Proper coordination. Ensure that all elements function together seamlessly, reducing the chance of error or oversight. There is no chance for this thing. Then you should plan according this thing. That is efficiency. Then cohesion. It helps to maintain the cohesive flow of activities, systematically, logically, ensuring that every part of the event complements the others. Actually, when we are doing some event, we know some different part of the events. Timely line. With effective coordination, events can proceed according to the schedule, enhancing the overall experience for all involved. Then stakeholder satisfaction. This is most important, I think. Clear communication. There is no jargon of the communication, no miscommunication. Coordinated effort help in meeting the expectation of all stakeholders from the sponsor to attendees. In conclude, coordination in event management is crucial for executing a successful event. Without successful event depends on coordination. It involves aligning various component stakeholders towards a common goal, ensuring the each elements for resources to schedules contribute to smooth and effective execution. Effective coordination enhance the overall experience and mitigate potential risks that could disrupt the event flow. Now, event management phase. What are the event management phases are there? There is the phases are initiation phase. But before start up this thing, the same word is coming: planning, execution, and closure of an event. These the phases are initiation phase, planning phase, implementation phase, execution phase, and closure phase. The 5 phases are important in any irrespective nature of the event. Now, initiation phase. Initiation phase. What is? In this phase, the concept of event is developed and objectives are set. In this phase, concepts are developed and objectives are set. This phase is crucial in point of the success of the event. These often includes feasibility of studies to assess the viability of the event. What is the feasibility studies for this thing? whether it can be happen, whether it is needed, and it is the viability of this thing. Then what are the activities for the how to do the initial phase for this thing? Define the purpose of the event very carefully. Then conduct feasibility studies. Maybe you survey, maybe your other procedure, what are the methodology are there, maybe in qualitative or quantitative study, whatever the studies are there, determining target audience and potential sponsor. In this case, I would like to give some definition of the marketing. Whatever the definition are there, marketing is the process. What is the process to understand your customer by which exchange of mutual satisfier occur? Francis Bootle said this thing. Then here, it is the process. What is the process to understand your customer and convert each concept to product? And that product can satisfy to the customer profitability. This is very crucial for this thing. Then the question is that who are the customer? Who are the customer for this thing? The number of the customer depends on the product's attractiveness, whatever that. Now conduct a feasibility studies. Earlier said it may be qualitative or quantity, or you can take the data from the quantitative technique or qualitative or survey material, interview or in-depth interview, whatever that. Then after that you are giving to the analysis for this thing, the target and potential sponsor. Then when you collecting to the data, analyzing the data, then you can understand who are the potential customer of this event. Now I am giving you some diagram of this thing. Initiation page that define the scope and objective. The initiation page, it is defined scope and objective. What are the scope and objective? A non-profit organization decide to host a charity gala. It is one of the event for this. They fundraise the community project. They assess whether they can raise their fundraising goal or identify the potential venues for this thing. Now, planning phase. These phase involve, this is we are initiating for them, detailed planning all the aspects of the event. It includes creating a project plan that outline all the tasks. Here, a bundle of tasks are needed. Responsibility, timeliness, and budget. Tasks mean when we are talking about the work is equal to bundle of tasks. The tasks mean is the smallest activities of this thing. Then active preparing the project plans, budgets, and timeliness. Identify and look venues and vendors. Develop marketing and promotional materials. Now, planning phase, create a project plans. This particular project phase, we're creating project plans. Then what are the project? What are the component of the project? Budget, timeline, venue, and vendor selection. Example, for the charity gala, the organization drafts a budget, select a venue, contract caterers, and design promotional material for the event. Now we are implementing. Now we are going to initiation planning phase. Now we are implementation page. Description, also known as the coordination page. Implement, you are doing to the acted actually. This involves putting the plan into action. Be careful, putting the plan into action. It encompasses all the logistics necessary for event setup execution. What are the objectives? Obtain necessary permits and licenses, coordinating logistics staff and volunteers, and ensure everything is placed for the event. Then diagram, implement phase. What is the implement? Then execute the plan, event setup, coordination and resource and stuff. On the day of the charity gala, the organizers set up the venue, arranges the audio visual equipment, and train the volunteers to the manage the registration. These are the activities for this thing. Now, execution. This is the actual running the event. Execute. You plan to action for them, then execute for this thing. Activities occur according to the plan. Management is focused on the ensure everything operates smoothly. Then what are the activities are coming? Manage on-site stuff where it is happening and volunteers. Liaison with vendors and attendees. Monitor the event progress and handle any issues. Now, activity phase live event operation and monitor and manage all this. This is final review. During this particular event, coordination ensure that everything runs according to the schedule. Due to the time is very crucial for this thing. Troubleshoot any issue. There is no troubleshoot any issue, and ensure that guests have a positive experience. If there is a negative experience, that event is not successful for this thing. Now, closure phase. After event, this page involves all the activity related to the closing down the event, including the post-event evaluation. When you give something plan, everything, but it is evaluate whether it is how much success for them. What are the parameters we have set up for this thing? 1 to 5, whether it is achieved to 6, 7, 8, whatever this thing. And feedback analysis. What the attendees or stakeholder of this, what are their feedback, whether it is positive or negative? What are the pros and cons for this thing? Tear down and clean the venue, gather feedback from the participant and staff, prepare the financial report, and assess the event success. Now, this evaluate report outcome, gather the feedback. All the feedback are coming for this thing and analysis for them. After this event, the organizer collect feedback from the attendees, staff, and assess the total funds raised versus the budget and prepare the report to share with the stakeholders. Now it is concluded.